Hello, welcome to ASE Modding. I am Ace, and today we're going to talk about changing the visual appearance of your summons. So what does that mean? We're going to make a little tutorial for pets to change the appearance of pet summons like a squirrel. This works for cats and similar too. And we're also going to look into changing the appearance of humanoids, which is a little bit deeper. We're going to focus on including skin, hair, outfits, all of that exciting stuff. Let's get to it. By the way, this is my new avatar and I hope you like it. Alright, here we are in the tools. So what you're gonna do first is you're gonna go to your root templates. If you didn't do it yet, you're gonna click on your personal mod and then you're gonna click on your summon. This should open in the right preview down here your summon, and then in the left it opens the character stats. So you're gonna click on the character visual resource, which will open a new window. We're gonna wait a little second until this loads. And now we can see our scroll down here. So you can see on the left side here is the body editor with different tasks that you can assign body parts to the squirrel. Then in the middle should be a preview window, and on the right side the properties explorer. If you don't see some of these, you just go in the upper left to view, and then you click on whichever you need to see. Also, if you want to hide some of them, like let's say you want to hide the properties explorer, you're just going to click on that and it will hide. You click it again and it shows up again. Really easy. So with some cats, for example, under head you can choose different head types, and you will have also a body tab for cats where you can choose different body styles for the cat. So if that's something that you have for the summon, you also open these, or they should already be opened if they are relevant for your summon, and you can just choose them here in the little bar to see which ones you like. How do you access these different visuals now? Well, you can double click either up here under the selected visuals. In case the selected visuals do not show up for you, you just click the little marker to make them appear. And you will see which visuals you already have selected. So you can either double click under the selected visuals to remove something, or double click on the icon itself under all visuals. So we're just gonna delete this, and you can see now our squirrel doesn't have a head. We could click on Boo's head, which is also sorted under squirrel. Looks a little bit different now. We could keep that, and we could also go to body for it, to unassigned it was for the squirrel, and add maybe Boo's body. Now we have a fat squirrel. Yay! Actually looks pretty adorable. So let's keep it like this. You're gonna click save up in the left corner. Click that. Wait a second if your computer is slow like mine. The good thing is we all can mod even if our computers are bad. Just have to bring some time. Alright, let me move myself to the left. Now we're gonna look at the Properties Explorer. This is where you go to Presets and then to Color, where you can change the color of your summons. So let's say you want to make a pink cat. You can do that. You can do whatever you want with the colors. It does not have to be realistic. It is really up to you how you want to approach it. So here we have color 1, color 2, color 3. These are usually the ones for summons, like for pets and stuff and cats. And then you have a lot of different other colors, which are usually for humanoids armor. Secondary color and tertiary color sometimes applies to fur colors too. You can see how hard it is for my computer to generally keep up with this, because my avatar is really stuck in slow motion right now. So what you want to do is you're gonna click color 1, color 2, color 3 for check, and then you want to set them all to a crazy color. So I'm gonna go for purple now. This window will open when you click on the color here. You can choose the wheel to choose a random color preset, and then you can choose these two wheels to intensify the color or gray it out, and then this one to make it brighter or darker. So we're just gonna set it to something very apparent for now, bright pink. You can see the squirrel, the tail changes, because you cannot zoom in on this program as far as I know. So yeah, we do need to take it like this to see the properties. The next one we're just gonna change to a bright green. Yeah, I don't see any changes. Maybe it's also because we have Boo. Then the one after we're maybe setting to a purple. So let's try secondary and tertiary. Maybe this changes Boo's colors. Does not look like it. Okay. I'm not sure. Maybe it's not possible to change Boo's color specifically. We're still gonna try. Set these to nice pregnant, permanent colors. Oh, there we have something. Look at that. His nose just turned pink. Okay, we can work with that. So this custom one might do something too. Let's also set it to green maybe. I'm not sure. Leather will probably not do anything. Accent color maybe? Nope. Just trying out now if something maybe changes his general fur color. Doesn't look like it. I wonder if we take the normal squirrel body. Yeah, there are definitely, you can see more changes on the squirrel body. It's all like green and pink and purple. But I do like the look with Boo's body, so we're gonna keep Boo's body. And then we can just change the things that we can change. So let's maybe change the tail so it looks in style with Boo. This green, I'm not sure right now what it does, but just in case, I'm setting it also to a nice color. Custom 1, we can maybe set that to a dark tone. Don't see its changes, so I'm just setting it to something that if it shows, it looks not out of place. I want to set the tail ends that were purple to black. I'm gonna set this red zone to also very dark red brown. And I'm just gonna save it. maybe unsave these purple ones that we're changing the squirrel's lower layers. After it's saved, you can close this. And then if you click on your other item and you click back on your squirrel, you can see it now has an updated optic. So save it here too. Alright, good job so far. Now we will add a humanoid, in our case a tiefling, and we're not gonna add the tiefling appearance this session to the mod. We're gonna do that maybe next time. But my idea was, if we create a tiefling, we can then maybe link the transformation into the humanoid form to our specific tiefling instead of a random tiefling appearance with the druid's outfit. So we can make it our own tiefling. So I'm gonna move myself over here. Why? Because you should not see the naked tiefling previews for the YouTube video. I have to keep that in check. So we're gonna click on the root templates on all. If you already have a humanoid, you can obviously work with that. I don't, so I'm gonna look for tiefling in here. Base tiefling female. This should be a standard tiefling female model. She should be naked right now, which is why you can't see her yet. And I'm gonna create new from selected. Give the display name Max and call it ASE underscore Max tiefling form. Create. We're gonna minimize this. And then we're gonna click soon. Not create new from selected. We're gonna click on our tiefling form and then, 1 second, I'll just do this with the preview. Myself right here in the middle, and then I can open the visual resource. So you just click on the 3 dots after the character visual resource, and then you gotta wait a second. Haha! And where you see me right now, you would see a naked tiefling model, which we don't want, which is why we click on underwear first. And we're just gonna choose an underwear that we like. I'll just choose this one. And now, here's our tiefling. Yeah. We have to do this workaround. So with the tiefling, you can see they already have different categories here. You saw how I clicked on the little plus and then I chose underwear and clicked that to add an underwear item. So if you click plus and you maybe go to body, this is where you have the armor stored. This might take a while, you have to wait a little bit and wait. And then when it loads in, you can see different armor things here. So what you can do is you can just go through the list, see what do you like, and just add those items. You double click them, then they will appear on one hand on your character and on the other hand in the selected visuals. If you don't like them, you just double click them and they disappear again. And just like this, you can go through the items and check out what you like and what you don't like, and put together a character that you really vibe with. So you can also search in the search bar. I'm gonna search for druid now. Add some druidic stuff to it, druid leaves. And then we can also add some, we can go to the head. This is where you can change the face. So I'll just search for a face that I like and edit. Do you want to remove the old head? You can go to horns, choose some nice horns that you like. I'm gonna use these really cool looking horns. Then we can click plus and go to hair, assign some hair to our character. You can just, same here, try it out, see how you like it. If you have a hairstyle that you already know you like I think I'm gonna use orange hairstyle for this, you can just click it. Then I'm gonna go to gloves, add gloves. I'm gonna search for druid here to give it a little bit more the druid vibe. I'll keep it simple for this tutorial. I would definitely recommend you to try it out more for your own mod and really create the character of your dreams. So if you have this, you maybe want to add some cloaks. Just do the same here, add a cloak, see how you like it. I really don't like cloaks on tieflings, because I like their tail to be shown. So I'm not gonna add a cloak myself, but I'm gonna add some footwear. Just choose some nice sandals for her. And like this, I think it's pretty good. So let's save it. Close this. Move myself. Go back for myself at least to view and show the preview. Click another character. Click back on our character. And you can see her in the preview. Yay! So we can minimize this again. And here on the left side, it's going to be a little bit difficult to see the details because you cannot zoom in. So what I would recommend is you go to dialogue of the tiefling and you just set a default dialogue that gets you in a conversation with her. So let's maybe set it to hello. I don't know. I'm just gonna set it to trader because I know that's usually a reusable one that doesn't cause you any problems if you keep it. We're gonna save it. And then I'll show you something new again. You can just drop your tiefling, click it and keep it clicked, and then you drop it into the world. Click back on the arrow, switch to game mode, accept the changes. Now we're with Gale and can talk to our tiefling Max.
The trader appears encouraged by your interest in this item, though of course you'll need to pay for it.
So this gives you a better chance to have a look at the face, see if you like the face, if you want to add makeup, change the hair color, skin color, body tattoos, all of that nice stuff. You can do that. I'll show you how to do that, and then it's just like going back and forth to this to check in, do you like how the visual experience looks like or not. So if we put here nothing, and just choose the third character visual resource, click the 3 dots. You can even stay in game mode and do it while you're still in game mode. So now we have this again. We don't use the body editor now. What we use now instead is here on the right side, the Properties Explorer again. You go to Presets, and color is now used instead for the fur, for the summons like before, it's used for the clothes. So the same thing we did with the summons. If you like something, you just like go through it. If you don't see the changes, highlight it with a strong color, like a strong green, strong pink, something like that. And you go through it and you can change it. The glow color is probably not unlocked for you, but for the horns it is. So we could say, hey, the horns should glow green. Oh yeah, this is cool. Maybe a stronger green. Nope. So I'm just going to leave it like this. I'm not going to change it in the tutorial. This might take a little while. I can get lost in this for like hours on end. So I'm going to close this quickly before that happens, and I'm going to go to hair. If you have a male gal, you can change the beard color here too. And you can obviously add a beard here where we did it earlier on as well. Can change the eyebrow color. Say she has a bit darker eyebrows. Gonna change the hair color. I'm also gonna change it to a darker brown tone. The grain color I like to play with. You don't have to give them gray hair if you don't want to, but you can say you can use this to add different highlight colors so it looks more natural. So you click highlight color and then you're gonna click highlight intensity and grain color and grain intensity. And highlight color I'd like to set to a green now for our druid as well. Maybe more blue-green. And then you're gonna go in the grain intensity and set that up until you get a look that you like, and the same with the highlight intensity. Clicked highlight fall off by accident first. You want to click highlight intensity. And then you can close this. You can also play around with hair fizz and stuff like that. A lot of different options. Tattoo, makeup, they work very similar. What I can show you is, for example, with the makeup, you don't see it as nicely as in the starting screen. You can't zoom in, so this is a little bit annoying sometimes. But yeah, the index is basically, as far as I learned, what sets up which makeup you use, and then the intensity, the roughness, the color, etc. is where you change the rest. So for example, you can say lips makeup color, have her have maybe some pink lips like my avatar, and lip makeup intensity. Gonna set it up so you can see her makeup. Gonna save that. You just have to try it out. Like it's probably just based on experience how much value you give the characters here. Maybe someone knows a guide where there's references for which makeup is what or which tattoo is what. You can set body tattoos as well. So here you can just try out a little bit and then go back to the dialogue option, zoom in through that, and then see how you like it. What you can do as well, scars, the eyes, so we can say the eye color, something to note with the eyes. The iris color is what determines the, so to say, eye color. So if we click this now, we can maybe say she has like strong green eyes with a highlight of a little bit yellow. Gonna save that. Remember, it's always better to save more than less. Okay. The rest you can mainly ignore, except if you want to make her blind on one eye, give her an ersatz eye, etc. So I'm just gonna leave it like it is for now. Scars, as I said, is also fun. Dirt and blood, you can add sweat, you can add dirt, you can add blood. So for a druid, maybe adding some dirt could be fun. You're gonna click dirt color, gonna click dirt. You can say wetness, sharpness, we can ignore that for now. We're just gonna add a little bit more dirt to her and save that too. Age, it doesn't show you a concrete age, but the age index and the age weight you can play with to make her a little bit older. And that is pretty much it. Don't be afraid to just like play out with things, see how you like it. You can always like reset it to the preset values. If you click here, use preset values, and that's in all the categories, so you can't do much wrong. You just can have fun with it and enjoy it and create the characters of your dreams. Then you can close this window. Here we go back to game mode. Gonna leave this. Gonna talk to her
The trader
again.
has no problem with you inspecting these goods so
And
long
we
as
can
you're
see
willing
she
to
has
pay
green
for them.
eyes, she has lipstick, she has green glowing horns now, green hair. What we can maybe do, what I should show you is changing the skin color. So let's quickly do that. Yeah, my computer is a bit slow. You can see it's still loading in here. Gotta wait a second. I'll drink something in the meanwhile. Alright, I'm back. It's these dot dot dots, hard to see right now. So we're gonna go to presets again. And this time we're gonna go to skin properties to change the skin. And this can look a little bit intimidating, but if you just want her general color to change, I would give you the tip to go check up melanin color. You use preset values, uncheck this. Check melanin color. And then if you set the melanin threshold and play with these things a little bit, you can see after 1 it changes drastically. So everything above 1 shows you an easy way to change the color. So seeing that it's a melanin color, it will make her skin darker. So what we want to do here, if you want to use it like that, to just change her skin color easily, you set it up and you can see this will change her skin color. You can just use this as reference. So we can maybe, for more like an elven tiefling look, light pink. Most of my characters have darker skin, so let's give some light skin into the mix. Save it. And now you know everything. We're just gonna talk to our character last time and save it. And I did not connect it yet. Like the squirrel is connected, but I did not connect the rest yet. I'll not yet upload the mod. Again, I'll wait with that until the next tutorials where we can work a little bit more with spells again and connect the Tiefling summon to our squirrel human form. But for now, I will not update after this video. But yeah, you now know how to change the visual appearance. I hope this was helpful. Ask me in the comments if you have any questions. Leave me a like or a subscription. And I really much enjoy making these videos for you. And let's have a last look.
The trader has no problem with you inspecting these
There we
goods,
go.
so long as you're willing to pay for them.
Super. Thank you very much for watching. Have a good day.